My first home was a new home, and let me tell you, it was both an exciting and yet sometimes overwhelming process. Now, because we didn't have much extra cash in the bank, guys, I was 20 years old, and we were already at the top of what the bank would finance, we didn't get to choose hardly any upgrades. I think we upgraded a fireplace. However, what we learned from that experience was invaluable. So in this video, I want to share how you can gain instant equity when purchasing a new home, and if you're going to splurge a little, what options give you the best return on your invested money. So first, I want to answer that question. How do you gain instant equity? Well, it's just by doing that. Don't upgrade hardly anything and you will gain instant equity. The reason is because all the neighbors, they're putting in an extra $20,000, $30,000, $60,000 or more at premium prices. And so if you choose to limit your upgrades and do the work yourself after closing, that is the secret to instant equity. Now listen, just because that works, it may not be what you want. So with the remainder of this video, I will share some things to consider when choosing options to building your new home. And real quick, I'm going to be talking about what we call tract homes. Tract homes is the word that builders don't want to refer themselves to, okay? But what they are is they are those large builders like Toll Brothers, David Weekley, D.R. Horton, Lennar, and tons of others, where they provide the floor plans and the lot, and you get to go in and choose your options and upgrades. And so that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the true custom builders that you start from scratch with an architect, okay? Those are your true custom builders, even though many high-end builders say they're custom, okay? They really aren't. And a quick disclaimer, do compare all the pricing of the builder with vendors or Home Depot, because actually sometimes the builder may be cheaper. And of course, consider what you were able and willing to do after closing. And listen, many people think you don't need a real estate agent when buying a new home, but let me say, not only do you need one, you want one, because you want someone to go to bat for you. You want them to spot anything out of the ordinary, okay? Buyer representation for you, it will offer you protection as well as third-party expert advice. And listen, you'll want one experienced, having closed on many new homes, not just resale homes, because there's a big difference between new home construction and resale house, okay? So let's get started. All right, so first off, after you've chosen your builder, your floor plan, and the lot, there are two main meetings that will affect the budget that you want to be prepared for. The first meeting is the pre-construction meeting. This is where you will make all your structural changes to the home. Guys, this may be the most important meeting because it will affect you long-term, many years down the road after moving in. And once you sign on the dotted line that these are the changes you want to make, it is very difficult to make changes to that. So you want to be prepared. So be prepared and go for what you want. If you're going to splurge, guys, this is the best place to splurge because you don't want to be stuck with a home that you don't like or that you outgrow later, right? All right, here are some tips for the pre-construction meeting. The formal dining, it can provide many cost-effective solutions. Adding a bedroom or a study instead of having a formal dining, it will most definitely gain you equity if you can live without the formal. And many families don't even care about a formal anymore, even in the luxury market. Now listen, if you change a formal dining into a bedroom, it will be cheaper than adding a another bedroom on the second floor. So if you're needing bedrooms, that's a great place to keep your costs lower. Other pre-construction tips. Adding an extended covered patio will be more uniform and possibly save you cash now versus adding one later. If you want to build an outdoor kitchen, having it pre-plumbed for gas, it's great money and time saver. Adding a third or fourth car garage, it will definitely be beneficial when it comes time to sell, let alone store more cars, store more stuff, right? You will definitely gain equity when you add garage space. All right, brick color. Pick a few colors you like and actually drive and look at the homes already built to see what the brick looks like on a bigger scale. Choosing from small samples, which are sometimes like this big, or even sometimes this big, it can result in disappointment, okay? I made this mistake on my first home. Also, a side note and a big tip is to make sure you understand which way the home sits on the lot. Okay, so some homes will not fit on a lot unless it's flipped or reversed, you can call it. So in other words, if the formal dining was on the right, it may now be flipped and on the left. So you definitely want to pay attention to that, though it may not, save you any cash, has nothing to do with money, and you may even be okay with it. Tears have been shed over this one. All right, the second meeting to be prepared for is the showroom. With some builders, the showroom, it's tackled in just one visit, some of those smaller builders, and others, 2 or more meetings. So ask the sales counselor what the process is for your home, for the showroom. So if it's in 2 visits or more, this will be of great benefit. Why? Because you can price as much stuff out that you want. And I would say don't hold back on this. Get things priced out so that you can compare it with the prices at Home Depot or with contractors to decide which option is best for you. All right, let's talk about the kitchen. What are some worthy kitchen updates, if your budget allows, that may not necessarily gain you equity, okay? If you want to upgrade your cabinetry, which I love, it will save you massive hassle and money to get it. It'll save you money to get it done at build, and it will be beautiful, okay? However, this is not going to gain you much equity in your home. Now, a buyer down the road may appreciate it, but you're not going to multiply your return on your investment. But it will save you hassle in a full remodel later. The kitchen appliances, because this is a new home again, it's not like this one will multiply your return on investment. However, if you know you want to get better appliances, it saves you money to go ahead and purchase them at build. You will only have to pay the upgrade price versus buying a whole new unit down the road. Guys, adding a cooktop and second oven, this will help you sell your home faster, years down the road, and give you much enjoyment. But again, it's not going to add a ton of value compared to the other homes in the neighborhood. However, once again, it's a very worthy investment to take care of at the time of building versus a remodel later down the road. All right, quartz or granite upgrades. Purchasing a higher level countertop will be worth the investment versus replacing it later for the same reasons. And purchasing high-end countertops is a great way to make your home look custom. All right, upgrades to watch out for and are easy to upgrade after move-in. All right, are lighting fixtures, door and faucet fixtures, even flooring. What are the worthy flooring upgrades before or after closing? All right, wood floors, they always multiply your profits. If you are buying a luxury home, guys, I don't recommend purchasing anything other than a really good quality, thick, real hardwood. So definitely compare the showroom prices to an install after closing. Guys, I'm thinking, higher than $400,000. However, if you're in a community $400,000 or less, you can most definitely get away with ceramic wood tiles, Laminate, ew, I don't recommend laminate. And wonderful alternatives like vinyl plank. Guys, vinyl plank is super easy to install yourself and you will multiply the equity of your home. Now you're going, vinyl plank? That sounds terrible. But guys, it's so much better than it ever used to be, and it looks, if you're considering laminate, it's way better than laminate. Sometimes people mistake them for real hardwood. So again, if you're the luxury market, I would not put vinyl plank down, but if you're in a lower priced home under $400,000, it may be worth looking into. All right, tile. If you're going to keep the tile areas, it's worth upgrading to a better tile. Keep in mind, after closing, tile is difficult to get up, and an installer will charge you for that difficulty should you want to replace it after moving in. So my secret advice, just upgrade your bathroom tile and put wood in after closing. So get the cheapest tile in your entry if you know you're gonna put wood in later. You know, put it in the entry, formal rooms, all the way through the living room. Get you a good quote on that. All right, carpet. If you're going to keep your carpet, it's worth investing in a quality pad. Why? Because this will make your carpet feel more expensive and it's softer on the feet. And then most importantly, consider if each option is worth it to you. Now listen, this is just the surface of building a new home, so if you need expert new home advice, contact me and I will hook you up with an expert in your area. Or if you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, just contact me. Have a great day.